Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for another Glory Hunter series review. As you can see all around me, I now finally have some graphics for this series so you guys can see what we've already achieved. As you can see looking at the graphic, I've already won 2 German Cups. I've already won the Europa League whilst at Hertha Berlin inside 2 seasons. This is the review of Season 3 where we had to achieve the Bundesliga crown. There was no other option. We had to achieve the Bundesliga crown. We made some interesting signings in the summer, which I really think have strengthened us. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to run through the transfers that we signed. I'm going to show you our season and how it panned out. And also there's going to be some live comp stuff from over on Twitch for you guys to enjoy. If you want to check out this series, it is live twice a week on a Tuesday and Thursday evening over on Twitch, twitch.tv/hoodgaminguk. We are live from 7 PM UK. It will be fantastic to have you guys over in the chat, seeing how we get on in Season 4. But without any further ado, guys, let's get into the game and I can show you what happened in Season 3. So then guys, starting off with the transfers in and out, as you can see, I'm not really going to go through the guys who left us. It was a mixture of players going all over the world, basically. No one who I was really disappointed that we lost. Obviously, Zfoot going and Mittelstadt, obviously the left and right back, meant that we had to replace some of those players. And if you look at the players that we managed to bring in, we pulled in Adam Plozek from Sparta Prague for only 63k, sorry. Anyone who's played Football Manager previously would know that Adam Plozek turns into a very good player. He's not a starting level player by any means, but was a very good squad player. Kingsford Kai is a youth player. I brought him in on a free from a team up in Denmark. Didn't play at all, was a youth signing, but he was free, so I thought, why not? Then we get into the big money spending. We pulled in Jonathan Tah from Bayern Leverkusen, as you can see here, for 24.5 million. He didn't play loads, but was a very good centre-back for when we needed him. Obviously, we had some interesting runs in a lot of competitions this year, so it was good to have the squad depth that we did have. Having let Mittelstadt go, we brought in Robin Guzens from Atalanta for 34 million, obviously the left-back. Whilst he's German as well, added to the quota, which was really nice to see, and really strengthened up that left-hand side. And then we brought in someone to play in front of him. Obviously, if you've been watching the series so far, the first 2 seasons we had Curtis Jones on loan from Liverpool, and I thought it was time to go out and buy a player. So we brought in Everton here from Benfica, 53 million. It's a lot. It is a lot. And he was a very good signing for us. So let's get into the schedule and I can show you guys how we got on. So we had the Super Cup again, ourselves as German Cup winners taking on Bayern Munich. And as you can see here, we lost again. Standard, losing to Bayern. Then we went on a nice run, a really nice run. This was all one stream, losing to Bayern, and then we put a nice run together. We took on Real Madrid in the UEFA Super Cup, and we managed to beat them on penalties. Let me go into this game if I can. Who missed the decisive penalty is what I want to know. Rafael Varane missed the penalty. Kessie, let me change this to the vertical so you guys can see the teams a little bit better. So the Real Madrid team, Courtois, Mendy, Varane, Zuma, Odriozola, Laketti, Kessie, Cruz, Hazard, Ocampos, and obviously one of my favourites this year is Lautaro Martinez. If anyone's watched any of my saves so far, you will know that Lautaro Martinez is one of the main men for me. Him leading the line at Real Madrid makes me really sad. As you can see, the defence played really well. Goalkeeper played really well. Saved a couple of penalties in the penalty shootout. Mariba and Szoboszlai having another year together who really grown. Then obviously we've got the front four of Matthias Cunha at the time, Almeida, Yusuf Demir, and top goal scorer from last season, Darwin Núñez. As I said, we put together a nice little run here in the Bundesliga. We drew a lot of games. We drew with Dortmund. We drew with Leipzig. We drew with Hanover. And then we basically put on a show, guys. We won in the second round of the German Cup. We beat Barcelona in the group stage. Actually, let me just show you. Oh, it won't show me because I've gone on to the next season. Basically, in our group, we had Barcelona, AC Milan, and Celtic. We topped that group. We went through top. Barcelona actually went into the Europa League. It was ourselves and AC Milan who went through. But as you can see, really, really nice run here. Drop points against Cologne. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Then we went into a few patchy games here. We lost to Bayern again. This 6-0 against Barca. As you can see here, we fully rotated the team apart from Darwin Núñez, who was coming back from injury. We lost 6-0. Who cares? Then in this period here, obviously we are in the year 2022. So this is where the World Cup happened. Brazil won that, by the way, if anyone is interested. Brazil won that World Cup. Had a couple of friendlies to get back to things. Didn't necessarily go very well. But again, after the World Cup, we put in a very, very good run of form. Excuse me. You will see the loss to Paderborn. Again, in the German third round of the German Cup, sorry. I fully rotated the team and actively tried to lose the game. I didn't want the cup fixtures to pile up and sort of take their toll later on in the season. So having won it already twice for this season, I threw it for this series. We'd already won it twice, so I didn't need to win it again. So I threw that game. We lost in extra time. And ultimately, I think that is the right decision. We powered on through in the league, as you can see. Good results here, beating Dortmund, Freiburg, Bayern Leverkusen, Hoffenheim. Another draw away, 2-2 at Leipzig's not too bad. We continued. We lost to Hanover. This result really, really irritated me because they were bottom of the league. Really, really frustrated me, that one, over on stream. Into the knockout stages of the Champions League, I will say our Champions League run was pretty tasty going through. We played Krasnodar from Russia first up in the first game. Beat them 5-0 on aggregate, as you can see here, guys. Absolutely dismantled them. Beat them 1-0 in Russia, and then beat them 4-0 at home. The results in the Bundesliga continued to tick on. We carried on doing well. As you can see here, we moved down. Draw with Cologne is bad. We then played Mönchengladbach. Lost 2-0. Things were not looking great. We then, this is where things were very interesting. So we took on Dortmund, right? We took on Borussia Dortmund in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We brushed them aside 4-1 on aggregate, having won the away leg 1-0, Darwin Núñez scoring there, and then winning the home leg 3-1, Mariba, Everton, and Yusuf Demir, who is an unbelievable player, by the way, getting the goals there. Then we are into what I'm going to call the business end of the season, okay? So here we are. At this point, I will say, we were 5 points clear at the top of the Bundesliga. We had 4 league fixtures remaining as we went to take on Freiburg. We drew 2-2 with Freiburg, having been 2-0 up, and I was annoyed. We then travelled to 15th placed Augsburg and lost 3-1. At this point, we were then level on points with Bayern Munich, going into the next game of the season. The next league game of the season, anyway, was against Bayern Munich. Then, before that, though, we had the small matter of a Champions League semi-final to attend to. We lost the first leg at home to Manchester City. Gabriel Jesus scoring in the 81st minute there against a very, very strong Manchester City side. However, we went to the City of Manchester Stadium and the boys turned up. They really did. Darwin Núñez with 2 and Adam Plozek finishing the tie, putting us into the Champions League final. So guys, this is where I'm going to leave the postcom. I'm going to chuck in some highlights from the stream, show you guys what happened. We'll show you some of the stuff against Bayern Munich. We'll show you the Champions League final in its entirety. That game was against Liverpool, I will say. And then we will also do the end of season review. And then I'll be back at the end to tell you guys what is up next for us as well. So for the people watching this on YouTube, I'm sorry for the guys watching this on Twitch, but basically what's happened here is we are taking on Bayern Munich. We threw away our 5-point lead. We threw it away. We had a 5-point lead with 4 league games to go. We were taking on Bayern Munich in the penultimate game of the league campaign. We are currently 3-0 up inside the first half in a game that will win us the Bundesliga title. Everton, Mariba. We've hit the bar again, boys. Bayern are all over the shop. Klozek gets tackled by Alaba. Are you throwing on a suit for the final then? Absolutely not. Oh yeah, also YouTube, we are in the Champions League final, which is just absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. So it's injury time. Oh, after 3 long years, we finally lift the Bundesliga title. And not only do we lift the Bundesliga title, we do it with a 3-0 victory against Bayern Munich. We beat the champions to become the champions. Oh, and next we have a Champions League final. Come on, boys. Come on, Hertha Berlin. Oh my god, this game's going to give me a heart attack. So, for you guys watching in YouTube, this is the end of what is going to be a remarkable season. We are about to take on Liverpool in the Champions League final. We are live on stream right now. Bijlow, Hateboer, Stark, Papetti, Guzans, Szoboszlai, Mariba, Yusuf Demir, Almeida, Everton, Darwin Núñez. This is us. This is us full strength. This is all we've got. We're taking on Liverpool. We've rested our entire team. Supposedly my prime is only here until the 21st of Feb. I'll pay after though, no dramas. No, Ash, it will. You can renew each time with Prime. It's a month by month thing, so you can renew with Prime. That's not a problem, mate. We don't want all you boys paying, that's for sure. This is the Liverpool team then. Alisson, Trent, Joe Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Fabinho, Menino, Naby Keita, Salah, Mane, and João Felix up top. On the bench, they've got Icardi, Jota. This is the big dogs, right? Nobody expects us to get a result, and I'm going to say that to the boys. Nobody does expect us to get a result. There is that Liverpool team again. And here come our boys. Bijlow, Hattie, Stark, Papetti, Guzans. We've got our starting 11. This is as strong as we can be. We are taking on Liverpool. This is the final. To tick off a massive trophy early doors in this save would be unbelievable. Hateboer running down the right hand side. Cuts inside. Gets tackled by Keita, but Demir picks the ball up. Into Darwin Núñez. Chance. Alisson. Big save. I will say this Champions League final, guys, it is happening in Germany. Not at our stadium, but it is happening in Germany. So it's like things... Mo Salah's got a knock as well, I've just clocked. Mo Salah has a knock. We beat Manchester City to get to this point. Can we somehow pull off a massive upset? Stark, Papetti, Mariba... Look at the boys just driving at Liverpool. No fear on Everton here. Looks for the ball to Darwin Núñez. Virgil van Dijk obviously intercepts it. Yusuf Demir with the flick on. Again, Virgil van Dijk with the interception. Mariba, Szobosz, Darwin Núñez. Look at the movement on the boys. Everton, one-on-one. Oh, that's another save from Alisson. We've had 2... pretty good opportunities already. Szoboszlai whips that to the far post. It gets intercepted. Guzans is going to pick up this ball. We're going to have a second phase of it. Another corner. Comes across. Another one cleared. Robertson picks up this ball then. Absolutely blasts away from Guzans here. Andy Robertson. Does he have a right foot to deliver? It doesn't. Gives it back to João Felix onto his left. Trent. Here come Liverpool then. And with their first effort that we've seen of the game, Gabriel Menino puts Liverpool a goal to the good. Nice move from Liverpool here. Not going good, Hood. It's fine, DM, to be honest, man. The Champions League wasn't expected this year. It really, really wasn't. We will continue to try. We will continue to push. But you have to understand that Liverpool are better than we are. They are. Everton on the ball then. Almeida. Saboz. Off the crossbar. Liverpool get it clear. I think we've been the better team in terms of chances. We've had 58% of the ball. Goalkeeper doing issues for me again. Conceding goals at his near post. Time for everyone to dig in. That has motivated Thiago Almeida. Can we somehow claw our way back in this second half against the mighty, mighty Liverpool? Naby Keita then, advancing forward. Back to Trent. Obviously has a good delivery on him. Back out to Trent. Acres of space here. Stark gets that header clear. I'm going to keep us on positive because I think for the most part we've been good. And then Salah scores. Despite having an injury, Mo Salah scores his 22nd goal of the season. Just after halftime. It's a sucker punch. It really is. We may as well go all out here. Szoboszlai, Almeida, Guzans. Liverpool are just pushing out. Gomez heads it back to Alisson. That's going to be the highlight over unless there's something from Liverpool here. Alisson kicks it long towards Mane. Hattie does win that. These Liverpool centre-backs, man, are just absolute next level. Mo Salah gets tackled by Papetti, though. Naby Keita. Trent. Cross comes over. Good block. Guzans gets the initial danger clear. We clear it only to Fabinho, though. Bang the line for Andy Robertson, but it looks like we're going to get there ahead of them. Do you know what? Let's just go very attacking. You're only in the Champions League final once in a career, almost, maybe. Hertha Berlin, you'd like to think, won't get there again. So let's just go for it, shall we? Everton in acres of space down this side. Obviously because hits it into the side netting. Obviously because Trent is pushing up so far on that left-hand side. Or on Liverpool's right, but on our left. Corner then. Saboz. Into the near post. We've hit the crossbar again. João Felix gets the ball clear. Right, okay. Let's make some changes. Everton playing pretty poor. Let's give Lozek a game. Moriba. Down at a 6.2. I can't take him off. I can't. He's my favourite player in this team, Moriba. We've definitely not disgraced ourselves in this Champions League final. Attabor gets a booking here. Free kick for Liverpool right at the well, I'm going to say at the death. 10 minutes to go. And Andy Robertson scores his second goal of the season in the Champions League final. I think 3-0 is a harsh scoreline. I don't know if my guys in the chat will agree. I think 3-0 is a very harsh scoreline here. We have been taught a lesson a little bit. Taught a lesson in clinical finishing, that's for sure. Liverpool go on and lift the Champions League. And fair play to them. But obviously now we start our next leg of our adventure as we just see Liverpool lift the Champions League. It is disappointing, but we will be back. We will be stronger. We will be in this game again, but it's just a matter of when. So let's move on to the next leg of our adventure. So guys, we're back for the season review. I'm going to batter through this super quick. End of the season review. We won the Bundesliga. We also won the Super Cup. We beat Real Madrid on penalties earlier on in the year. Rubbish game. Goalkeeper did well. Won it on penalties. The new arrivals then. So we're going to ignore Kingsford Kai. He is a youth player. Guzens, 33.81 million we paid Atalanta for him. Average rating 7.1. I'm actually really happy with that. 41 appearances. Board only gave him a C though. C+ on Jonathan Tah. Everton, C. Feel that the player's wages are too high for his place in the squad. We did spend a lot of money on him to Benfica. And then Hlozek. They're pleased with Hlozek. But there we go. We will move on. Season's results, as you can see, delighted that we've won the Bundesliga. We've finally done it. Third chance of asking. They've given us a B, right? In the Champions League. We were runners-up in the Champions League, for fuck's sake. We had a hell of a run. UEFA Super Cup, we won. They didn't care. But we did. German Cup, they give us an E. We did try and get out of that ASAP. Third round, we lost to Paderborn. And the Super Cup, we were runners-up. They were disappointed. Oh, they didn't like that either, but we lost to Bayern, so is what happens. Biggest win, 5-1 against AC Milan. That was in the Champions League knockouts. Heatha beating Mainz 2-0 in the Bundesliga was a match to remember. Apparently, it wasn't winning the title against Bayern Munich. And the goal of the season was from Darwin Núñez in the game against AC Milan. Finances, less sponsorship, less broadcast revenue, however more corporate, more competition prize money, a lot more competition prize money, and match day and commercial and retail has all gone up. Merchandise sales gone up as well. Decent amount of shirts that we've sold there, Darwin Núñez being the big one at the top of the list. Reputation stayed the same, no new sponsorship deals. This is the starting 11 of choice. Bijlo, Hateboer, Papetti, Ayer, Guzan, Szoboszlai, Mariba, Demer, Almeida, Everton, and Darwin Núñez. Obviously, we played the same formation as we have done. Into the accolades, I won German Manager of the Year. Núñez, you guys can see this. Núñez wins Player of the Season, Young Player of the Season, Guzans wins Signing. And then, yeah, everybody having a very, very good year. History in the making. This is the end of the season, as you can see. Bundesliga title, UEFA Super Cup. We won them both. And that, guys, is the end of our journey with Heatha Berlin. As DM is asking in my chat right now, am I resigning? Yes, I am going to resign right now. What can I say, guys? It was an incredible season. We ended up winning the Bundesliga. We managed to beat Bayern. We beat the champions to become champions. As I said, it was one hell of a season. The 3-0 against Bayern. Darwin Núñez turning up right at the end of the season. Getting his name etched in history. It was the first time I think that Hertha had won the league won the German league since the 20s or the 30s or something like that. So now, as you can see around me, German Cup, German League, we're done. We've also managed to pick up a Europa League as well, which is superb. But now it is the next stage of our challenge, guys. So what has happened? Well, the day after we finished the season review, I handed in my resignation. I had a few months of no job, which is risky in this save, having no job. However, the manager's vacancy has appeared at Monaco. So, if you've not been watching on stream, we are heading over to France. The objective, win the French Cup, win the French League, and get ourselves out of France as quickly as possible. Monaco, a very big side in the division, so we are looking to do this relatively quickly. They also have a big budget. They have a nice squad and a big budget to really, really invest into the playing team and hopefully get them back where they belong. They aren't in the Europa League. They aren't in the Champions League. So all focus this year is on those two competitions that we need to win. But that's where I'm going to leave things, guys. If you have enjoyed this recap video, don't forget to drop a like on it and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more daily Football Manager videos. I will be live this evening, 7 p.m. UK, over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Hood Gaming UK, and you can see how we start the season with Monaco. Hopefully, I'll catch you guys there.